Hello, my beautiful people. How are you doing? Blessings, blessings, blessings. How are you doing? We just finished up our skit portion of the pageant. We did, hey, come on in, come on in. Do you see one of my costumes? I'm like, yay! Blessings, Amoy, blessings, blessings. I wanted you guys to see one of my, let me see if you can, there you go. Can you see it? I want, yes. Blessings, blessings. I want you all to see. Yeah, I had on one of the skits today. Let me get out of the dark. I want to, can you see? Yes, hey. Yes, this is one of my skits for the pageant. Hey. Isn't this nice, right? This is what straight from the motherland, right. So this was one of my individual pieces for tonight. I had to switch. When I tell you I had to switch maybe 5 different wardrobe changes. Thank you. I had to switch like 5 different wardrobe changes all in one to get ready. blessings. So this is I halfway put on. Hey Monica, blessings. Hey Pee Wee, hey Auntie, how you doing? This is one of my skits all the way from Africa. Isn't this gorgeous? My mom is calling. Hopefully, I'm gonna call her on the other phone because hold on. She's calling. But when I tell you guys, they just landed, right? So tonight was the portion where you are able, blessings. This is the portion where you are able to come on and do your individuality. I was able to talk about good old curl formation and hold on one second. Hello? Hey, are you on the way to the hotel? No. I'm on a Facebook Live, and I'm like, I know they just landed. So you just landed? Hey, you guys, give me 1 second. Okay, so are you on the way here? Okay, awesome. Okay. Hey. So they're on the way here. I'm like, are they downstairs? Are they upstairs? Hey. So so this was one of the individual pieces that I had that exemplified my personality, who I am. I'm all into owning your own light. Let your own light shine. Is only one you. When you walk in a room, make sure they remember you, right? Give the world something to remember you by. Give the world something to remember you by. You know, your own individuality. That's why it's so important for you, for each and every vessel and soul to know exactly who they are within themselves. What do they like? What do you like? What makes you happy? What represents your fashion, your style? What speaks for you? So this was one of the pieces that I truly love. Like, I honestly, like, this speaks for me. This is my personality. If they wanted to remember Miss Florida, you guys wait till you see this gown tomorrow. You all know, and you should have seen my athletic wear. It was custom made. I'm going to take pictures and show you guys. The athletic wear portion was custom made, rhinestones, diamonds everywhere. I wish you could have seen my the interview portion for I think it was the runway. When I tell you, I had this huge piece on. Like, I went straight back to Africa, right? I love everything about the culture, right? I love everything about the culture. I love everything about being able to represent individuality, because remember, it's only one you. No one can duplicate you. When you walk in a room, what sets you aside from everyone else? Individuality is every single thing. How are they going to remember you? It's all about not conforming. Thank you, Monica. Not conforming to status quo. So you guys, hopefully tomorrow I'll have video footage of the live, because the pageant, we just did preliminaries tonight, but the pageant is actually tomorrow, and it'll be it's 4 o'clock our time, so I believe you all are an hour behind, but I'll make sure we have some type of video footage for you all to go on my live so you can see it. It's going to be an amazing experience. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to represent Florida. I'm so thankful for all of my sponsors. Let me tell you, I wanted to make sure they remember positivity, individuality, the platform in reference to transformation from the inside out. That's what I'm all about. Every single person, is all up to you to truly transform from the inside out, and that's my platform. Like I tell anybody, I know how to dress it up, I know how to make it look good, but I also want to tell you the naked truth of the other side. So when they see all the, you know, the glitz and glitz and glitz part, but they're looking at a woman that used to be straight depressed for 10 years straight. They're looking at a woman, this same smile, this same, high person was the same person that literally never wanted to leave her house. This is the same person that looked in the mirror and used to literally walk by it fast. I mean, self-rejection was real. But when I tell you God is a restorer, when I tell you God will deliver you from the things in which try to rob you of your moments, when I tell you God will literally bring every single thing back to you tenfold, if you are willing to face the things in which the world wants you to forget about yourself, embrace every single aspect of it. This little chocolate girl used to hate her skin color back in the days. When I was small, I asked my mama, can you get me some bleach? Can you get me some bleach? Listen, the very things that you literally go through our lives and we look at the things that we used to hate, the things that we didn't take, the things that we took for granted about ourselves, is actually the very things that set you aside. Them same things that they want you to literally look down upon. You know, I thought I was too dark, too chocolate. I thought I was too outspoken. But what do I do every single day? This same mouth is able to speak life every single place I go. This same mouth is able to be able to encourage somebody every single place I go. This same mind that they wanted to say was crazy, it's the same mind that knows how to strategize like nobody else. This same mind is the same mind that knows how to multiply things and create systems that is able to make change. This same mind, the same mind that they wanted to say something was wrong at, is able to operate in greatness on a daily basis. So listen, if you appreciate and start embracing the things in which the world wants you to feel is wrong with you, you will experience the other side of your life. I want to tell you, I am here just to represent every single woman that thought she was looked over, every single woman that thought she was, placed to the side waiting on somebody to pick you. How about you choose yourself? How about that? How about you start loving on yourself? It's nobody's responsibility to make you happy. How about you learn how to make your own self happy? How about you learn how to embrace and identify what you are good at and what changes you? Let every single person, let your light shine. Listen, it is people that are waiting to meet you in this world. It is people that is waiting to see. Listen here, you know exactly what I've been through. It is people. It's little girls. I'm doing this for the little girls that I want to show them. Listen here, baby, I want you to know who you are from day one. I want you to appreciate who you are from day one. Listen here, baby girl, I want you to know that you are wonderfully and beautifully made. I want you to know that you are a genius. All the little boys, I want you to understand from day one, no, that overactive brain that they want to tell you don't sit down. Listen, I am here to help you be able to give you the resources to be able to calm yourself down. Listen, it is a natural way to everything. Everything is going back to the root. We are in a season where God is placing his people and the ones that are willing to be delivered and set free and willing to tell the ugly side of everything, not just the cute side, but willing to tell the real dark, ugly side to help somebody else in the next generation not have to duplicate the same thing that kept them captive for years. Listen here, I would have never thought I would have been in a pageant. I would have never thought in a million years I would have been in a pageant. But look at here. Look at God. See, when you are chosen by the one and only creator, you don't have to worry about being selected by nobody. When you are chosen by the one and only creator, you don't have to worry about anybody's validation. Listen, individuality. You were placed here to make a difference on this earth. You were placed here to be set aside. He said you are a peculiar people. Listen here, this headpiece was just not a headpiece for me. This represented standing bold in my truth, standing bold in my power. And it was falling down. Listen here. Blessings, Queen. Blessings, Kathy. Oh, you guys should have seen her wardrobe tonight. Oh my goodness. I hope she posts. When I tell you, this queen and her husband look absolutely amazing. Kathy, beautiful. Oh my gosh. When I tell you all, I am surrounded by some of the most amazing vessels on this earth. I'm so grateful to have met them, because I know it's bigger than just the platform at hand. I know it is so greater than what we are currently, walking in. I know God is going to do amazing things. Listen here, it's all about your yes. See, we don't know who we are supposed to encounter on the way through our process. We don't know who God is setting aside to be able to meet you. We do not know. Listen here, I'm trying to tell you, you just have to be willing to believe in yourself. Listen here, most of the times we not gonna have all the funds. Most of the times we not gonna have every single thing we need, but I guarantee, hey Misha, I know you guys are on the way. Listen, most of the times we're not going to we're going to need the X, and only we're going to have the X and need the Y and the Z. But I guarantee you, if you trust God, if you trust him to fill in the gap, if you trust him, listen, if you are willing to look crazy for the Lord, I guarantee you he'll rise you up in the day coming forward. If you're willing to look stupid and people calling you X, Y, Z, if you're willing to lose it all for the Lord, I guarantee you will gain it all. You must be willing to lose it all for the Lord. But I guarantee you, he's the best rewarder ever. He will set you aside. He will place you in front of people that you would have never thought you would have met. He will bring opportunities to your door that you don't even have to look for. Listen here, this is our season of greater. I want every single woman, you need to embrace even the things in which you thought you need to change about yourself. When they asked me today, so what are one of the things? Listen here, I am learning to embrace the things in which I used to reject. I am learning to listen, I know I might need to lose a few here and there. I don't care. I gotta love myself. I'm so sick and tired of literally living my days not to my fullness. Listen, when you get sick and tired of your own self, when you get so sick and tired of being sick and tired and you have nothing else to say to your own self, is when your life change. When you get real crazy and be like, you know what, I'm gonna make day by day, take it day by day, and start off with it small. I tell everybody, listen here, start off with it small. I remember when I said, listen here, I'm gonna get my teeth done, because I know when I walk in the room, I guarantee you they gonna remember this chocolate sister. When I walk in the room, I guarantee you I'm gonna fill my brain up with something that's meaningful. So when I open my mouth, it's worth, what you're hearing it can produce. I'm gonna make sure that my steps are ordered. I'm gonna make it's so bigger than us. Just allow the Lord to place you where he needs to place you. Just allow yourself to figure out, listen here, let him do what he needs to do in my life. See, that's that beautiful thing. Listen, that's the beauty about the good old Lord. He will place you in a place of peace. He will place you. Listen, this was the same girl that used to be like, oh, I don't have no husband, I don't have no kids. Guess what, baby? Listen, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Listen here, because guess what? It's all that good interest that done been added on now. Now just the people I thought I wanted to talk to, they can't even get the time of day, honey. They can't even get, listen, the people that I thought I wanted to marry, I thank the Lord. Listen, I bless the Lord. He didn't give me what I thought I wanted. Listen, I'm glad he allowed me to gain some interest, because I would have sold out short. I would have sold myself short. I would have sold myself short. Listen, that's why I tell all of my clients, I said, listen here, sweetie, you meet a man. Listen, stop meeting men when you know you only at 40 or 50%. Stop. There we go. We got a full charge now. Stop dealing with people When you know you at your lowest. Listen here, I would tell any woman, I was single for 8 straight years dealing with my ugly side. I was single for 8 straight years dealing with the ugly truth. I was single for 8 straight years dealing with learning how to be feminine and always getting out of operating off the masculine. Because see, it's too many women that want to be operating off your masculine energy, and it's going to take you to your demise. A woman is not supposed to come from that place. Everything is offered to us. If you allow yourself to transform from the inside out and love yourself, everything will be offered to you. That means that you don't have to convince nobody. That means you don't have to beg for crumbs. You don't have to beg for time. You don't have to beg for consistency. You don't have to beg for anything if you are willing to take the time to invest in your own self. Because too many women are selling out short. And then you get with a brother that next thing you know, you are transforming and his mindset is totally different. You're getting with a man that can't even lead you, honey. Listen, work on yourself. Love yourself. Allow the Lord to rise you up in the season that he has already set aside for you. Don't, we get too busy trying to make things happen. You get tired of literally trying to put a square through a circle. Stop trying to make stuff happen. Listen, let it be. Trust me, let it be. Let it be. Hey, cousin. Hey, Luana. Hey, cousin. Blessings, Devonda. Blessings, Petronia. Listen, let it be. I'm in a season where I just let it be. Listen, I eat at the head of the table. You heard what I say? I just love this headpiece. I need to be taking this headpiece. I love this headpiece. Wait till y'all see my gown. Woo, woo, woo. Wait till you see baby girl gown. Wait till you see baby girl gown. Listen, wait till you see baby girl gown. Listen, but I'm trying to tell you something. Work on yourself. Make sure you are operating close to 100%, because that's when you're going to attract every single thing that's going to have a level of longevity in your life. Stop dealing with things when you know you are on low. Stop accepting the crumbs of life from the situations, from the jobs. No, work on yourself so that you can gain interest, so that everything around you start looking the same. Meaning that the way you look, the way you live, the way you speak, the things you entertain, everything is quality. Listen, you deserve quality. You deserve nothing but the best. I want to tell some woman on this live today, you deserve nothing but the best. You don't have to settle for secondhand nothing. Secondhand relationships, secondhand food, secondhand living, secondhand. You don't have to settle for any of that. Get your credit right. Get your knowledge right. Heal your heart. And I guarantee you all the interest will add up. You are designed to live heaven as it is on, like literally heaven on earth. You are designed to live and enjoy the best of life. Listen, I tell them, listen here, it's shift to be shifted and I don't shift. So that's one thing, and it's not being arrogant, but I've literally dummied down for too long, accepting the least. And women, we are better than that. We are better than that. I'm telling you today, you are beautiful. You are needed. You are cherished. You are loved. And anything that does not speak life into you, leave it alone. Even if you got to be alone. It's not alone if you know why you are alone. See, when you have a purpose for every season of your life. Listen, when I become a wife and a mother, I'm not just going to be any kind of wife and any kind of mother. Listen, see, when you know when your next season comes, singleness won't owe me nothing, because I'm maximizing every single season. I used to be depressed when I was single, but I live my best life single. Listen, so that means that the only thing that can entertain my next season is it has to match and be better. It's called a bonus. Listen, if you don't come correct, you don't exist, period. We have to get to that point when if anything is offering less than to you, you literally do not entertain it. God says you are created in his image. He's the best. He's the best. Listen, that means that you deserve the best. That means that you are the best. I need to tell some woman that's sitting home depressed because it's Saturday right now. She like, I don't know. I don't like how I feel. I don't know. My clothes ain't fitting right. My dress ain't fitting right. I don't know. You got to be begging somebody for time and begging somebody to be consistent and begging somebody to literally love you the way you should be loving yourself. Listen here. Get rid of all of them. Somebody on here is sitting up here depressed for no reason. Start loving on yourself, queen. Listen, let's let this hat represent you. Start loving on yourself, queen. Start placing yourself in a position, in a posture that you know you should be acknowledged by. You start doing it, and I guarantee you the rest of the world will conform to what you set as the example and how you should be represented. Start placing yourself at the top. Start making the necessary sacrifices that you have to do in order to become the woman that you know you are to be. You start doing that. I'm sitting here at a pageant and I was like, I gotta get on because the energy that's going on right now. My queens, listen, you are queens. We are all queens. And it's kings out here that need to be matched up with women that know their worth. But we must invest in ourselves to get there. We must know without a shadow of a doubt, because guess what? If you don't know who you are without a shadow of a doubt, I guarantee you the enemy will offer you less. Listen, when you know that your Father has a storehouse, that it is endless, meaning every single thing that you need is already in you, you will not accept anything. It took me a minute to get to that. So when the devil started offering me foolishness, when he started offering me a half a man, when he started, I do not entertain that. You do not exist. Listen, if you are not, listen, one of my biggest standpoints now is a healed person. So if I work on healing my heart, you must be healed as well. If I am getting under leadership from the good Father above, you must be under a lead. Listen, a person that is not led by the Lord is dangerous. They have nothing but frustration, pain, and suffering to offer you. Hurt people hurt people. We must stop the cycle of being around individuals that take from us. Lift your own self up. Place yourself in a posture that the Lord can elevate you the way he needs to. But in order for him to do that, you got to know who you are. Because guess what's going to happen? The least is going to always be offered to you, but you got to be willing to walk away. You will never get what you deserve if you keep on accepting crumbs. Wait on it. No, it don't feel good waiting on it. Yeah, it look like it's never happening, but you better wait on it. I guarantee you, because it's nothing like getting to a place where you love your day-to-day life. Meaning that you don't even work no more. Meaning that you don't even, everything that you do, you love doing. Listen, it's nothing like getting to the place where you making money in your sleep because all you doing is being you. Listen, it's nothing like getting to a place where you actually is able to speak life into people. It's nothing like getting to a place where you literally have learned how to listen to your spirit telling you what to do. It's nothing like getting to a place where you literally understand that your peace is powerful. Yeah, I could be downstairs right now, but I want to be talking to you. Because I know as a woman on this line today sitting at her house being depressed for no reason. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Look at the beauty within yourself. Start acknowledging it. Figure out what you like, sweetie. See what feels good to you. Do you like cotton clothes? Do you like silk clothes? What do you like? What feels good on you? I had to start learning, what designers do I started literally bringing to life the vision of the woman I had in my head. And next thing you know, this started matching. Then that started matching the vision. Next thing you know, your whole life totally different. Start day by day. It's not hard. It's just worth the sacrifice. You must be willing to be alone and deal with yourself. And it's some ugly sides to us that we must deal with. So many people want what they're not willing to sacrifice to achieve. Listen, if you're going to live this heaven on earth life as the Lord said you are granted to live, we must go through seasons in order to be elevated. You know what happens when you're about to be elevated. The enemy always does assassination of, he want a defamation of character. He want to try to make you, I told you she ain't like this. I told you she ain't this and this and that. They always want to downgrade you. They want to dilute you. They cannot dilute you. Tell them you fully concentrated. Listen, you can never dilute what the Lord deemed to be powerful. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, queens, listen. If I can't represent the queen in me, listen, you are a queen, I am a queen, we are all queens. There are kings that need, you heard what I said, need queens next to their sides. Listen here. This is our season. Allow God to show up in your life like never before. Allow him to place you in a posture so that you can actually now start receiving. Yeah, you've always been giving a little too much at times when you was on low. Allow the Lord to do what only he can do in your life. This is our season. It ain't just for one person. It's for all of us. We all in this together. Everybody is affected. It ain't one person, oh, well, that's not me. No, we all in this together. It's an energy thing. Listen, when you win, I win. When I win, you win. Listen, when you win, I win. When I win, you win. Listen, we all in this together. Listen, that's the way. There is no competition. It's called collaboration. We ain't got no time for that no more. That gets us nowhere. You will get further with somebody than you will alone. You get burnt out too quick trying to do stuff on your own. I'm tired of it. You know, you get so tired of trying to do it all singular. Listen, one thing that is leading me in this season is, if the vision only requires you, it's not from the Lord. If the vision, listen to me, if the vision only requires you, that is not from the Lord. Now, you let that marinate in your spirit. If whatever you think you're doing only require you, then it's not from God, because he has literally positioned every single thing that others are supposed to be connected to it. Your vision, your impact, the people that's blessings are normally coming from other people. You don't have to do this thing alone. We are continuously getting burnt out trying to do something singular. If the vision does not require others, it's not from God. Let me tell you one more time. If the vision does not require others, it's not from God. He did not put us on a solo mission. Now, you will go through seasons that you literally will go into isolation, but he does not put us on solo missions. Understand that. So that means that we have to learn how to be well-rounded. We have to cultivate our personalities. We have to learn how to deal with people that we might not literally like their personalities. We have to learn how to, because normally those are people that your blessing's sitting in. When we can look in the beauty of the people and not their flaw side, because a lot of people, we all got flaws. We all got pros and cons to us, but if we can look at the bottom line, it's a blessing in every single person if you can learn how to master and cultivate your personality. Can you get along with if you want to get to the point that it's not about just liking everybody, can you get the job done? Can you stay so focused and get out your feelings? Because feelings is fickle. We always want to talk about, oh, well, I feel, or the way they made me feel. Feelings, listen, if you still stuck on feelings, it's not too far you're going to go. Because feelings change. It's all about the mission. Are you able to stay committed to the assignment? Are you able to be focused on the bottom line? Stop worrying about your feelings. Your feelings go change. Tomorrow you're going to feel something different. Can you get the job done? If he sent you into a place and he gives you the assignment, can you get it done? That means that you got to meet all kind of people. That means that you're going to have to deal with all kind of personalities, good and bad. Can you get the job done? A lot of people are not culturally diverse. I agree, Kenzie, and that's the thing. I tell everybody, listen, life is about your network. Listen, we got to stop keeping the wrong people in our phones, and we need to start diversifying our contacts. We need to start diversifying the people that we deal with. We need to start, thank you kindly, we need to start diversifying our exposure levels. Let the kids learn how to start being exposed early. Uncomfortability is your friend. Change is necessary. So many times we want to keep doing the same thing. That's why, certain places I go, if they just too religious, and if they just so stuck in their ways, they just all about doing the same thing for 30 years, leaving up out of here with nothing changing just because they want to do the same thing. Life is about continuous change. It's called evolution. If you're not evolving, you're dissolving. If you're not evolving, you are dissolving. You get what I'm saying? If you're not growing, you're dying. That's why you meet so many people. They might leave out of here at 60 and 70, but their mind stopped at 18. Their mind stopped at 19. Yeah, they might be 80 years old, but nothing changed in their life. They chose not to grow. They chose not to become. They chose to stay stuck in their ways and how they feel. Life is so much bigger than that. It's so much better rewards in learning how to master this thing. It's about self-mastery. Figure out who you are and what you possess so you can package up what you need to get the job done. He's going to send you in places where ain't nobody look nothing like you, talk nothing like you, act nothing like you. He's going to send you in places where you set the bar. He's going to send you in places where nothing is comfortable, meaning that you literally have to stretch yourself to get it done. He's going to send you in a place. Listen, are you ready? That requires a level of mental agility to be able to shift and move without, because life is about, can you change? Are you willing to change? Change is about growth. Are you willing to learn how to master your own emotions, your mental state of mind? Are you able to learn how to go outside of what the people say you are and figure out who exactly you are? Are you willing to learn how to use your gifts in a way that, listen here, it changes lives for decades and it generationally? Are you able to heal people by just being present? That takes a level of solitude. But so many want to be around people every 5 minutes that they don't know. They can't even sense when something off because you just always around people. Learn yourself, love yourself, cherish yourself, cultivate your gifts. Get in position, in a posture that God can bless your life like never before. You guys, I am so excited. My mom, her friend, Kamisha, they're all on the way here to the hotel. I'm so excited. Today I had to change 5 wardrobe change by myself, but tomorrow I won't have to. I have help. So I'm so excited for that. Listen here. God is doing amazing things despite what it looks like. You are already a winner. I am already a winner. Listen, I've already won. Listen, I've already won. See, when you know you've already won, nothing will alter your mindset. It doesn't require any kind of acknowledgement from anybody outside of yourself when you know that you've already won, because you know you will never quit. When you know you'll never quit, see, my biggest attribute is resilience. I will not stop until I get it. Are you willing to get to that point that you don't stop until you get it? That you don't stop until you are able to generationally make a change? Are you willing to be a candidate for his glory? Where he says that, listen here, I'm willing to trust you with my people. I'm willing to trust you with the most delicate vessels that I know nobody else will understand them. I'm willing to place you in a position that you're able to make a difference with kids that they will never have had the exposure. Listen, the kingdom is supposed to fund the kingdom. He said that literally, you are supposed to leave for generations. He said for your children's children. That means that if you just barely paying your bills every month, then that means that we're behind. If you're supposed to leave for your children's children, that's a whole lot of money that's available inside of you. And you know where your money at? Inside of you. If you just literally embrace and cultivate your gifts, all the abundance is inside of you. It was packaged up in us when we was born. All the stuff that looked dysfunctional is actually your biggest rewarders if you're willing to do the work. Every single thing that it was supposed to make you the complete opposite, and all these so-called disorders they wanted to give you and label you, that's actually your gifts, honey. Honey, let me tell you a secret. The very areas in which they literally try to take you out, and that's where your gifts are. Let me tell you, that's where it is. Let me tell you a secret. The very place in what we trying to hide, that's where it is. That's where it is. You want to, even people like, what do I do next? Do nothing sometimes. Just sit still. Just sit still. Ask yourself, what am I running from? What am I hiding? What am I not facing? That's where you need to start at. The very thing that you're trying to make something, that's where you need to start at. That very area. If you're single and you want to just be married, maybe you need to just let that go for a minute. Start right there. Start embracing being by yourself. Maybe that's the area in which you need to be at right now. Listen, if you're married and you're like, I'm so frustrated, I think I want to leave this person. Start right now with your prayer life. Listen, it's something you're supposed to be getting from that right now. Stop focusing on him or her. Focus on you. The only change we can do is in ourselves. Because listen here, once you change, they change. I guarantee you. They either going to leave or they're going to shift. Come on now. Listen, once you change, I guarantee you they change. You ain't got to say nothing because they have to elevate. Listen, nobody around me will literally stay at low vibration. I can't deal with it. Listen, we all in this thing together. Either you finna rise up, or I have to excuse myself because it's things to be done. Listen, either we finna heal, my brother. Either we finna continue to grow together and figure out what this master plan, this vision is, that we can literally collaborate. You bring yours, I bring mine. Listen here, what's up? Listen, it's some things to be made. There's some power moves to be, but you got to make sure you with your energy equal. Listen, stop getting with people that you know is not a match. We partner up with friends that we know don't like us. We over here want to be laying with the enemy. How you doing? Baby, where you going to go with all that? You energetically getting involved with people that you know taking away from you on a daily basis. Where are you going at with that? How far are you going to go with that? You're literally entertaining. You're going into places knowing that that's the complete opposite. You are so right, Cancer. Once we change, Kenzie said, once you change your view, things in your surroundings change. I'm so serious. Listen, I guarantee you, when you start elevating everything around you, start elevating. I'm trying to tell you, I told them I was a millionaire a long time ago. I know they were looking at me good and crazy. But guess what? We're on our way. It looked like it's starting to add up, don't it? It's really starting to add up, right, without even trying. It's starting to add up because guess what? You start literally getting accustomed to the pressure. You start elevating. You start getting some accomplishments under your belt. You start literally looking at that good heart space, and you start learning what that machine, because it's a machine. You start learning that machine actually works for you. If I use it for the best of the good of all, guarantee you it starts working for you. Listen. You ain't got to say nothing. All you got to do is just walk in the room. They're going to be like, oh, hold on one second. Where did she go? Where did he go? I need to make sure I connect with X, Y, and Z. You ain't got to look for nothing if you just focus on getting this together. If so many people stop looking outside of themselves and start doing this right here, get you right. And everything else around you will be right. Get you right, and everything else around you will be right. Stop focusing on other people that you can't change. That's the most redundant thing I did for years. Getting frustrated, getting to a place where I was just bent out of shape, depressed, and sitting up there about to slob and cry and losing my character and acting all out, tearing the brothers down. Listen, that man is hurt. Listen, it's okay. Listen, you are vibrating at the same level. That's why I met him. I'm meeting friends that, you get to a point, even with your friendships, you be like, I met her when I was depressed. That's why we ain't got nothing in common no more. I ain't depressed no more. So many people trying to stay friends with people that you got to figure out what was y'all common denominator? Why did y'all even become friends? Because now y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Now every time the phone ring, you see their name, you like, oh, Lord. I don't even want to answer. Do you have some people in your life that you got to realize how y'all became connected? Was it through a depression stage? Was it y'all was feeding off the same thing? It was only because it was mutual at that time. Now y'all don't have too much in common. Now it's just eating away at you every single time you talk to them. You get off the phone, you like your mind out. I tell anybody, listen, I can't be on the phone with you too long talking about none that. Listen, I don't want to hear all that. Leave that for the people that like. I don't want to hear none of that. Listen, if I can't change it, I don't want to deal with it. Stop entertaining. We have to. These ear gates right here. You monitor what you experience based on what you continue to listen to and what you speak out of your mouth. Stop letting people fill your environment up with stuff that's toxic. I don't want to hear about it because I can't change. Listen, if them people are not committed to doing better, I'm going to pray for them, and I'm going to literally, listen, I'm going to pray for them, and I'm going to dismiss myself over here to the left. Listen, I'll excuse myself and let them have all of that over there. I'll let them have all of it. We have to know when to exit We got to learn when to exit certain atmospheres. But this is a season of elevation. So I challenge you. I challenge you in this season to elevate internally and watch your surroundings change. I challenge you to start loving on yourself like never before. Figure out what you actually like and stop placing your heart and your life in the hands of other people. You are responsible for your well-being. You are responsible for the destiny that the Lord has granted you with. You are responsible for the anointing over your life. You are responsible. We have to stop allowing people to come into our get access to us that are not, that's not their responsibility, to make sure that they literally take care of what we possess and what we house. I'm grateful to be here. I am your Miss Florida 2019. We are at the Miss Black America pageant here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm so excited for all that's to come. Listen here, I know that this is just the beginning. God is doing so much in each and every one of our lives. Every single one of our lives. Ain't nobody getting cut off. We all got access to everything that He granted each and every one of us before we were born. Yours is already set aside. It's just like when somebody walk up and touch your purse. You know that's your purse. That's the same way it applies to the blessings over your life. Nobody can touch what's already yours. You know that's mine. Nobody can rob you or steal or cut off or nobody. Listen, we got to take fear out of that stuff. Them people can't do nothing. Our biggest enemy is ourselves. Listen, you have the ability to take charge of your life based on what you speak, what you allow yourself to listen to, your environment, and what you choose to entertain. This is our season. This is our time. Listen, transformation from the inside out. I'm trying to tell you, this is our season. This is our time. This is our season. This is our time. Allow this thing to work for you. Listen, I wanted to come here and I wanted to be full-fledged. I wanted to be full-fledged queen that I am. Yes. I said I'll be the sparkle. Let me come in with all my wood pieces. Let me come in with all with good old braids. Let me. I'm so serious. Listen, I can't be nobody but me. I don't change for nobody. I can't be anybody but me. Listen. What Zora Neale Hurston said? If they don't like me, something wrong with them. Listen, because I don't take from nobody. I'm not going to speak down on you. I try to bless you. Listen, I try to figure out where we got some kind of common ground. Listen, try to, hey, sister, hey, brother. But I'm going to go down and visit the contestants. Today was a major day. We had interviews, interviewed by 8 whole judges. That was earlier. We just had the preliminaries for, fashion wear, some of our individual acts. We just did a whole lot of those things. So, hey, Adrienne. Hey, blessing, sis. Hey, Trisha. How you doing? Today it was intense, but guess what? Made it through. Hey. But I'm about to go down. My mom, them should be arriving shortly. They should be literally pulling up shortly. They, I know, I'm trying to get the braid to go all the way over there. I got, But anyways, we got through today. It was a major day. Tomorrow is the day. It starts at 4 o'clock. I'm going to try to get some kind of video footage going on with the live of the actual pageant. I'm so excited to represent Florida. I'm so excited to be able to share the platform of true transformation from the inside out, true deliverance, how God can really take you from disorder to divine order in your life. That's my book that comes out next year, 2020. From disorders to divine order. Listen here, I want to tell it all. Listen, I want to tell it all, from disorders to divine order. When I tell you the Lord He's the best rewarder. He will turn. I would have never thought I would have been in a pageant. Never ever would I have thought I would have been in a pageant. But look at God. I tell you, He will blow your mind. So I'm just amazed. I'm amazed at all these other blessings that's coming. Y'all don't look crazy when y'all find out, I got a good whole husband and kids. I told y'all it was coming. Good whole husband and kids. It's here. The next season is definitely here. So don't be like, oh my God, I didn't even know she was. I know. I know. So I'm getting ready for this next season. I'm getting ready to be able to really help the next generation start off whole and healed and loved and in loving environments, close-knit families, you know, cooking meals every day, you know, 3 meals, making sure they get breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a smile. A mother that actually has set up a platform to be able to really focus on my kids and the environment that they're in so they can know who they are from the very beginning. That has always been a passion of mine. I'm so excited about that season that's coming up. Listen, this is your time. This is your time. Trust me, this is your time. I want you to keep telling yourself that on a daily basis. This is my season. This is my time. This is my season. This is my time. Nothing lacking, nothing missing. Opportunities come chasing me down. I am able to execute on a daily basis. Abundance is all around and in me. Abundance is all around and in me. Listen here. Wealth is that's my friend. Wealth is your friend. Don't talk about them people. Why it's not you? You know what I mean? People, well, those people. Well, who are those people? Why are you canceling yourself out? You are one of those. Listen, you. He said heaven as it is on earth, right? So we ain't got to wait to get to heaven to get mansions. You can get that right here too. You can have bank accounts with commas all next to your name too. You can have good credit too. You can be able to go buy whatever you want to buy. You can be able to go help lives, change lives. You can do all of that. Listen, you can do all of that too. You can be the person that literally get to be a blessing every single place you go. You can do that too. It ain't just them people. Listen, I look forward to the day I get to really bless lives on another level where I literally get to go in and say, listen here, I see you're needing and you're missing XYZ. Here you go. I know that this will change the dynamics of your family's life. Here you go. Listen, I look forward to be able to give on that level. The Bible says it's better to give than it is to receive. I look forward to being able to give money on that level. I look forward to being able to be a blessing on that level. I look forward to being able to make a difference. I look forward to it. That's the beauty. When you can literally look forward to it, then the Lord will provide it. Listen, because I ain't saying nothing about me. I'm talking about other people. I look forward to being a blessing to others. I look forward to it on another level. I look forward to one thing my daddy taught me is being a giver, you always have to give. All I know from my father is fresh $100 bills. Even to this day, and he's gone 5 years, he is still providing. Listen here, when you are a giver, you will always have to give. I mean, literally, wealth will be connected to your name. The cup would never stop running. He is still providing to this day. I live by being a giver. I live by that because I guarantee you, if you work on you, if you invest in yourself, if you set the platform for the Lord to be able to bless you, he will do it. God blessings. God bless you all. Hello, Samaya. Hi. Hey, cousin. Hey, Lagonda. Love you. Hey, Paris. How you doing? Hey, Ori. How you doing? Hello, Angela Hope. Hey, Tiffany Leith. Hey, Team May. Hey, Adrian. How you doing? Blessings, you guys. Share this video on out. Listen here. I will be posting more things tomorrow. God bless you. I hope I was able to encourage somebody on this evening, on this beautiful, smiling Saturday. Have a great night. Bye.